first to the drama-packed match at Home Park. Plenty of talking points as second division leaders Plymouth Argyle faced Ian Dowie's Oldham. Our commentator, Martin Dean.
Well, Plymouth Argyle forced to make one late change to their lineup this afternoon. Steve Adams has failed a fitness test on an Achilles injury he picked up in training. So Jason Bent, who's recovered from the ankle injury he suffered in a reserve game in midweek, comes into midfield. Lee Hodges takes Bent's place on the bench. Well, Paul Sturrock celebrated his third anniversary of taking charge here at Home Park by being named as the second division's manager of the month for October, an award he describes as the kiss of death. Well, Argyle were 21st in Division 3 when Sturrock arrived. They're a point clear at the top of Division 2 going into today's game. On that evidence, it would seem that the directors probably made the right choice. Well, survival is probably the prime target for Oldham this season, given their huge financial problems, but despite being forced to sell many of their better players during the summer, they've remained competitive. And that, I suppose, is attributed in no small measure to the managerial skills of Ian Dowie. Sheridan stroking it down towards Calvin Zola. He's got round Gilbert. Can he keep it in play? He's done well. And Ernie Cooksey with the chance. Well, the first real threat of the game. And it came courtesy of Calvin Zola, the man who's just agreed to extend his loan from Newcastle United for the rest of the season. Got rampy to Gilbert. Good cross in. And Ernie Cooksey probably should have done better with the header. Oldham have looked very busy in these early stages. Now the flag has stayed down on Scott Vernon, and I think Zola got in his way then. Well, the two young strikers having a bit of a debate about the whole thing. Vernon looked as if he might be through then, until he ran into his own man. Sheridan will take it in towards the near post. Cooksey was there, and it's been touched in, has it? Yes, I think it has. Mark Warren's arm is raised, and David Beharrell has got the goal for Oldham. Well, just 10 minutes played, and Oldham deservedly in front, you have to say. Well, it was John Sheridan's corner, which was flicked on at the near post towards the far post, and well, Beharrell seemed to have a couple of goes at it, but in the end he's forced it over the line. His first goal of the season, and that has given Oldham the perfect start. Back for Freo. This is Gilbert. And he was caught late. And Argyle have a free kick. Paul Watton just lining up to float it in towards the far post. It might go direct into the net. It has. Well, Les Pogliacomi then completely deceived by that free kick from Paul Watton. Not sure whether it was intended as a shot. Certainly proved very effective. Well, Paul Watton, who can be deadly from set pieces, getting his 5th goal of the season, and probably his strangest yet, floating the ball into the far corner. Watton just directing operations up ahead of him. Free kick aimed in towards Michael Evans, misses him. Oh, now Keith almost getting in on the loose ball then. And Oldham, having looked assured in the opening quarter of an hour or so, suddenly looking under pressure now. This is Calvin Zola. Murray making a run through the middle. He hasn't been picked up. Oh, the Argyle defence caught flat-footed again. And it was Calvin Zola's through ball. Paul Murray running onto it. He got away from all of the Argyle defenders. Just couldn't keep his shot down. This is Dean Holden. And then taking up a good position on the far post. Headed away by Cochran. The referee has given a free kick, and there's all sorts going on now between Sheridan and Freo. The referee gave a free kick against David Freo, and then Sheridan seemed to go for him. Freo reacted. I'm not sure what Mark Warren's decision is going to be here. There's a red card for David Freo and for John Sheridan. And well, the players can't quite believe it. Mark Warren, who's got a reputation for sending players off, that's his 7th and 8th red card of the season. And that in less than 12 games. Didn't seem to me like the sort of thing that merited that sort of treatment. Now Sheridan is having to be restrained in the tunnel. He's gone off down the tunnel towards David Freo. Ian Dowie has gone down there as well. Stewart's trying to sort that one out, and not sure it merited quite the fuss that we've seen. Coughlin's carried it a long way. Marino Keith making a little run up ahead of him. Desperate lunge in the end from David Baharrel. He concedes the corner. Norris need to curl it towards the far post. Coughlan with a header back across, and Michael Evans with a simple tap in. Well, it'll be pleasing because it's 1-0 of work done on the training ground, and it paid off for them. Paul Watton with the deep cross towards the far post. Great header back across goal from Graham Coughlan. And Michael Evans nodding the ball in, his 7th goal of the season. And Argyle, 6 minutes into the second half, take the lead. Now Gilbert, Stonebridge and Evans well forward. Same towards Michael Evans on the far side. Got it well for the header initially. Still in possession, Evans. To come away with the ball and find space to get a cross in towards Keith. So nearly number 3. Well, it was all down to the persistence of Michael Evans, who refused to give up. And the odds seemed to be stacked against him. Found space to get to the byline. Good cross in. And Keith's shot just wide. This is Norris. Chance to get the cross in towards Stonebridge. Looking for Jason Bent. Well, it was nicely set up. Ian Stonebridge just shielding the ball. Got it back for Bent. Had to hurry the shot a little. Well, wide in the end. Halloran looking to deliver another cross. McCormack coming for this one. Oh, he spilt it! And a mistake by Luke McCormack has enabled Oldham to get the equaliser. David Baharrel, who's got his 2nd goal of the game. Luke McCormack will feel desperately sorry for himself. He came for the cross, looked to have taken it perfectly, and the ball slipping out of his grasp. And was there for David Baharrel to pounce and make it 2-2. Morrell with a little chip in towards Evans. Came for Capaldi on the edge of the area, who couldn't quite control it. Sheridan with his first touch. Wasn't a great one. Played Gilbert into all sorts of trouble now. What's the situation going to be here? Paul Murray has already had a yellow card. Is he going to be the 3rd player to get his marching orders? He already knows it. Mark Warren reaching for the yellow card, which will be rapidly followed by the red. And Oldham are down to 9. Well, perhaps a little less argument about that one. It was a bad challenge from Paul Murray. And having already had it 1 yellow card, the 2nd one was inevitable. Capaldi into the path of Evans. Can he deliver a decent cross here? He's got a 2nd chance. Towards the far post, and David Norris this time didn't reach him. Jason Bent in for Norris. Can he get a shot in here? It's taken a deflection. And somehow Pogliacomi coming to Oldham's rescue then. Well, the goalkeeper did very, very well. The shot from David Norris took a deflection. He was wrong-footed. Did well to turn it away. Now he's in action again from the corner. Gilbert with a shot. And Peter Gilbert holds his head. He knows that he should have done better then. Oh, Pogliacomi fisting that one away. It fell invitingly for Peter Gilbert. And he couldn't keep his shot down.
Certain things never happened. I think we've had a lot of luck in the last few games. Things have dropped for us, and we've scored a lot of goals off it. But today, you could see right from the start it was going to be one of those days.
A couple of red cards before half-time. I mean, how much of an effect did that have on the team, do you think?
I think, in common sense, he should have just given him a yellow card. But I mean, he's sent the two of them off, so both teams had to adapt. And I think we got a goal at the right time in the second half. Through utilising that space that was created, but unfortunately they've come back in the game, scored again.
I mean, the first sending off, I'm not going to question that, it's the sending off. Sparked by, well, a gash about that long on John Sheridan's shin, starting from just below his knee, so he obviously thinks it was a very bad tackle, or else he wouldn't have reacted like that, and he's not one of them, to be honest. So no choice them sending off, but Paul Murray's sending off since it's never been sending off. You know, he's favourite for the ball, he slides in. And you know, if that's a sending off, you know, you'll never keep enough players on the pitch.
Incident-packed, controversial, and in the end, just a point for Argyle. But it's good enough to keep them top of the table as they prepare for cup games against Wycombe and Northampton this week. The next league game, away to third-placed QPR in a fortnight.